My name is Byron, and I'm the Artistic Director of Creators Art Center, which is Kelowna's only nonprofit performing arts studio. I'm answering the question today, what inspires me to create my art? And that's a tricky one because there's so many things wrapped up in that. I'm really inspired by music, but what kind of music and those kinds of things changes a lot depending on sort of, I don't know, the whim, or I'm not really sure, but that can change quite a bit. I'm really inspired by whichever group of dancers I happen to have the opportunity to work with. Every group is different and they come with their own stories and their own histories and their own artistic expressions. And so a lot of the pieces that I do are heavily influenced by the women that are in them and the way that they interpret their emotions through movement. So that is really inspirational for me as well.
'Cause your love is better than life. My lips will always praise you. Peace has escaped me as I lie awake through the night, waiting. And I have never been more patient than when I anticipate you. And I lie on my back and let the tears run down my neck like intercession. Am I just scared that I might really hear your voice? And I know it deep inside, 'cause then I turn and give the keys to my fears and let them steal you away. Am I just scared 'cause I really hear your voice? I know it deep inside that I turn and give the keys to my fears. Let them steal you away. Rescue me as I cling to you. Oh, desperately. And I need your voice to say this is my own, and nothing can separate me. Rescue me as I cling to you. Oh, desperately. I need your voice.
My goal is that whatever group of dancers I'm working with, I want them to, at the end of the work, have learned something about themselves, have connected to themselves in a way they might not have before, or a deeper way, and be able to display those emotions in a way that is meaningful for the audience. So working with a group and working an idea and collaborating on an idea so that they get to that place is really what inspires me when I'm creating something. So I don't just throw in movements that I think are fun or pretty or, you know, representational about the words or anything like that. I like to put in movements that I think will challenge the dancers to explore different types of emotion and different sort of textures. So that really creates a lot of the vocabulary of the work that I do. The second question is, what would an ideal artist community look like? I think one that's truly collaborative is what would be an ideal community. We say that we want to collaborate, but then we hold on so tightly to our own ideas that it's really not collaboration, it's just butting up against each other. And so I think true collaboration is when artists get together and you are confident in your own artistic voice, you're confident in what you want to say, but you have the humility to lay that down and go with someone else's idea, you know? And so it's this idea and this wrestle between knowing when you want to go with something that you've been working on and when somebody else has got the vision, you know? So for me, that would be an ideal artist community where we weren't afraid of letting somebody else sort of lead the vision of what we were doing, but we also weren't just bashing our own stuff as not good enough, but that we had the confidence to know that what we have to say is important too, but we don't have to say that all the time. It doesn't have to be our voice all the time, that other people have valuable things to say too. And so that kind of environment, I think, would be the ideal artistic community.